Welcome to AP Physics 1 course selection info session. I'm Mr. Lorden.
I'm Ms. Bana.
I'm Mr. Birdsong.
Yeah, so we're going to quickly just go over what you can expect for the course. As you see in front of you, there are 3 physics courses to pick from at Monte Vista. I think the notable things about AP Physics 1 are it's open to sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And it's a first year physics course. So you can come into it from having taken physics already, or you can take it without any physics background at all, and you can do okay.
Okay, so talking about math requirements. Math and physics are really together. If you are successful in one course, you are likely to be more successful in the other as well. So for AP Physics 1, we recommend that you are concurrently enrolled either in pre-calc honors or higher courses. So you should have finished your trig, Algebra 2 trig course. Most of the questions in our course will require you to use algebra, and some of the units require heavy use of trig. So the more familiar you are with these topics, the better time you'll have in AP Physics 1. Many of our kids take physics, AP Physics 1 as juniors or seniors when they are in calculus or they have even finished calculus. And then many of them take physics when they are as a sophomore and are in pre-calc or pre-calc honors. So both pathways are okay. Bottom line, the stronger your math background is, the easier time you will have in this course.
So during class, we do things a little differently. We do a thing called flip teaching. You may have had that experience in your bio class. They do it sometimes. Basically, at home, you'll be watching videotaped lectures. That's where the teaching happens. And in class, we do the practicing. We do our homework at school. So during class, we'll be doing lots and lots of problems. And if we're not solving problems, then we'll be doing some sort of lab activity, taking data, creating graphs, creating tables. So it's very little of the instructor talking at you and a lot of you working with your group, with your peers.
Yeah, so we put up some sample work from one of the handouts for the class, and it's probably difficult to see in detail what's going on, but just kind of to give you an idea of, the comfort level you're going to want to have with math in being successful in the course. Just kind of reiterating what Ms. Bana said, the more comfortable you are with math, the better time you're going to have.
So in terms of the homework load, as Mr. Birdsong mentioned earlier, this is based on flip teaching model. So you have lots of homework, about 6 hours of homework each week, which may be reading the content and watching some videos, taking some notes, and of course, finishing lab reports. Since you have this is a college level class and you want college level credits, so you better be prepared to put in college level work, which means doing the homework consistently. If you are not going to do the homework, then you'll not be prepared for class and won't be able to do the problem solving stuff and the labs that happen in class. So be prepared to spend a lot of time self-studying. We can help you out answering questions, but the more you self-study, the better you will understand the content.
We do quite a few labs in class and for the class. About once a week, we'll do some sort of hands-on lab activity. We won't necessarily do a big lab report out of it, but we'll always show the data in tables or graphs and try to reach some sort of conclusion. And that might be it, or we may ask you to do a full-on lab report. About once per unit, you'll have a chance to design your own lab and choose your own materials and investigate what you're interested in, and then you write a big report about that. So lots and lots of lab activities in the class.
So one of the goals of this course is to prepare you for that AP test at the end of the year. And one of the ways that this course does this is the exam format has one long free response question for each of those each of the unit exams, and it kind of mimics the style of question you're going to see on the AP test. In addition to that long free response question, you also get around 6 to 8 calculation style questions. You will get equations. So there's less memorization needed, but you'll need to be able to apply those equations.
So in terms of the exam schedule, each semester we'll cover about 3 to 4 units, and each unit will have its own exam at the end. About 40% of your grade is decided by these unit exams. And then at the end of the semester, you'll get a semester final, which covers what we did in that semester, and it's worth about 35%. So you can see that about 75% of your grade is pretty much based on assessments. Now, sometimes assessments don't work, you're having a bad day, that well, you have retake for each unit exam. And that's a good thing, but do not just rely on retake, that you mess up the exam and then you say, oh, I have a retake. Try to do the best on the exam that you have.
So there's lots of talented students who take the class, and pretty much all of them work really hard. But we are asking you to achieve high levels of understanding concepts and develop really, really strong critical thinking skills and lab skills. And we have very high expectations of you. We know you'll put in the effort, but in order to get an A, you're going to have to get results. Lots of people work really hard in the class, but not everyone gets an A. So work hard, but achieve.
These are just some quotes to wrap up our presentation today that we got from students at the end of last year. They're kind of echoing a lot of the thoughts that we shared with you today, that it's a tough class. It does require a lot of math. It is in the flipped style of teaching, but really at the end of the day, you know, it's a class that I really love to teach. And I think it's a fun class. It's meant to be a fun class. I think a lot of students have fun with it. So yes, it's a difficult course. Yes, it's a lot of work, but it's also meant to be a lot of fun too. All right. Thanks, everyone.